It's Sunday. It is what, the 9th? How are we almost like mid-November already? It's crazy.
Hmm.
I'm like, oh my god. I looked at the day. I'm like, November is almost half over. What the
I'm
fuck?
not ready to go through winter, but
Me
it's
either. Me either. Well, Derek is MIA. If anyone hasn't noticed, he's fired. I texted him. I'm like, you're fired. So it's gonna be me and Alicia until he decides to show up, but it's okay. Tonight we have a great guest, a good friend of mine. I'm super excited to have her because we'll be talking all about Virginia City, Carson City, um, haunted spots of Reno, the Washoe Club, all this fun stuff out in the Wild West. But before then, let's just run through some of this real quick. Thank you to our sponsors, Small Town Productions, Larry Eisler III, Creepy Crates, Reaper Paranormal out of Minnesota, Crooked Path Paranormal out of Ohio, and then Breaking Fate Entertainment slash Mr. Willie's Dark Arts and Oddities. Please go out and support our um, sponsors. They are amazing. They promote and help us with our show, so we always go out and help them as well. Speaking of Dark Arts and Oddities, the event is next Saturday, November 15th and 16th in DeKalb, Illinois at the Elgin Hall Castle. It's right down in DeKalb. It's right on the campus of the university. It is $10 per day that you attend, or you can get a discounted rate for 2 days on the website. I know my aura photography workshop is now for on sale, so you can get your tickets for that for Saturday morning at like 11:30, I believe. And then while you're in DeKalb for the event, please stop by his store, Mr. Willie's Dark Arts and Oddities. It is right downtown DeKalb. Great selection of items, so please come out and support that event in the store this coming weekend. Um, But our guest tonight is Michelle. She is a paranormal investigator who is intuitive and also extremely empathic and sensitive. Michelle uses her intuitions and feelings with the combination of old school and new school methods of investigating. She has collected videos, audio, and photos of compelling data of the afterlife. She has the nickname of Ghost Magnet by some of her friends and people she's investigated with. The dead often speak to her through electronic communication devices, EVPs, and disembodied voices. She is also a TikTok creator, so please, if you're on TikTok, go find her. She makes amazing videos. I love them. So please welcome Michelle. Hello, hello.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Cold but good.
Hello.
Hi. Um,
She's in the
I
house.
say
She is in the house. So how is it in Virginia City or nearby? Because I don't. I know you
oh,
live not that.
I'm in Reno.
You're not that far. You're like 20 minutes.
No, yeah, 20 minutes, 20 some odd minutes. Yeah, it's fine. We had a pretty nasty little storm a few days ago with like 75, 80 mile an hour winds.
Oh
oh
heck
wow.
no.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. And it rained quite a bit. But other than that, it's better today. It's not as windy and it's clear and it's not snowing and it's in the
That's what I say. Have you
50s.
had snow yet? Have you had snow yet?
No, I hate snow.
You don't want to move to Minnesota. You don't come to Virginia.
No,
Is it?
absolutely not.
Yeah.
I'm a
No.
West Coast girl. I'm going to be here for life.
You have all the cool places out there anyway, so it's okay.
Well, I think the same about the Midwest and East Coast too. When I've been there, it's like, wow. I mean, it's pretty haunted there too. Because it's
Yeah.
older than West. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Doug
Hi,
and that.
Doug.
We got to hang out with Doug in Virginia City.
Yeah, cool guy.
He is. He's one of my good friends. So, and we're
Yeah,
making
he's
a trip.
really good. I love his energy.
He is. He has good energy. We're going to make a trip back to Virginia City in May, so I'm super excited.
Well, let me know. I'll come visit you.
Absolutely. You're the first one on my list, you know.
I know.
If I come that way, I always hit you up. I'm like, Misha, I'm coming.
Yep.
Oh. If you see me rubbing my eyes, I was cleaning all day, and now my allergies have, like, is trying to kill me from the inside out. So that's
It's
awesome.
okay. I gotta see if I'm sharing this. I think I am. Hold on here.
So tell us a little about yourself. Tell us how you got into the paranormal, and your first experience of the paranormal.
Um, I got into well, growing up, I've had it in my life. As long as I can remember. I've seen growing up with my family in a little house. I was kind of a little older though. I was like 14, 13, 14 when I moved to Fallon, Nevada, and I was from San Diego. I was a little surfer girl, you know, beach. I was always at the beach. I lived in San Diego, Ocean Beach. And then we moved to Fallon, Nevada, which was like a total culture shock for me. I've never seen cows before, and I never smelt cows before until we drove into that place. But that town has its own odd energy. I felt it as soon as I got in that town. We lived in a house where I was witness to a lot of poltergeist activity. Um, I saw a one of those big heavy wooden cutting boards levitate off the washer and flew and hit my brother.
Holy crap.
Yeah. I had a woman in blue. I know everyone's like a woman in white or a woman in blue. Uh, but I actually did see a woman in blue. I was by myself and my family were hunting, and it was rainy and stormy, and I kept seeing this woman going past my window in the living room. The power was out, and I'm just watching this, and I'm looking out there. I'm like, what the hell? And it was a female, and she was like iridescent, see through. I mean, you know how let me explain what it looked like. The haunted mansion, the ghost there,
Yeah.
that's what it looked like to me. And then when my family came home, I was scared to death because I didn't know what to think about that. And my family came in, and I was scared, and I told them what I saw. And my brother's like, yeah, that, because he had like this little, you know, he shed or man shack or whatever it's called, in the back. He was a teenager. It was the garage, and he made it into his own abode. And he goes, yeah, I sometimes see her go through the garage right past him, and he would see her, and it was always in, you know, going around the house. Yeah. And I was like, wow. And then just growing up, I mean, I've got family members that are witches from Aberdeen, Scotland, in the late 1400, early 1500s. We know about. You know, my great great grandfather was a spiritualist. So I mean, it's just all in my family. So it sparked my interest. I like the psychic part of it growing up before I even saw, you know, ghost adventures and all that. I would do like more telekinetic stuff and psychic stuff and learn about all that kind of stuff. And then the shows came on. My first favorite show was In Search Of. Loved that show. That was like one of my very favorites. And then I saw Ghost Adventures, and then I was like, oh, I think I want to do this. You know. And then I went to an event. It had Dave Schrader, Debbie Constantino, Mark Constantino, Tara was there. I never knew her then like I do now, but we all had a little tiny small event. It was supposed to be a Friday and a Saturday, and I guess people thought it was just a Saturday. And so I got to be around everybody, and I like fell in love with it. And
Right.
then I went a searching for a team. Hey, hello. And I found one, and they brought me in, and next thing you know, they made me like lead investigator. I started getting so many things, um, so much unexplained things, apparitions, a lot of disembodied voices. I have a lot of data that I only share during presentations because I don't put it out there. I'm a very humble person. I want to teach what I learn, and I want to teach what I know. And um, I ended up feeling, I think this is not my path to be on this team. I needed to, I thought to myself, I need to branch out and do this on my own. And so I
Right.
did. And next thing you know, everyone's calling me the ghost magnet. They can't believe what they've experienced or seen with me. And that was like in 2011. And then I ended up making another team. Well, I was on a team. I am on a team called Reap Investigations, and they asked me to do a West Coast branch, and that's when I have my beautiful team here now, and we're amazing, and I love them. So that's it, and I just keep doing my thing. And I've been on a couple shows. I was on Portals to Hell, not Portals to Hell. What is that? Jack and Kelly
Paranormal
Night of
lockdown. Or
Jack
no,
and Kelly Night of Terror.
that's her. Yeah.
And then I was on Ancient Aliens, The Unexplained, and some other one. I don't even know. Yeah.
That's
So I
awesome.
ended up doing that stuff. And, I started getting like a lot of notoriety and stuff. But you know me, I'm just me. I'm humble. I just, I
She's the
want,
she's the fun, crazy Michelle.
I am. So, but yeah, that's me. And you know, this field is crazy. There's so many times in my life in this field, in this paranormal, that I've wanted to throw in the towel so many times
Right.
because there's so many fake people. There's so
Mhm.
many people wanting to do it just for fame. That's just not my path.
Right.
I have a path, I have a journey, and I'm just going to stick with that and keep going. And hopefully by next year, Janice Oberdeen told me last time I saw her that I better have a book. So I might be jumping into that and writing a book about my experiences, and I will share those experiences and have photos and data put in that book as well. So
That would be awesome. Tay
yeah.
had a question. Did you ever feel
Mhm.
in danger in your house or just lots of activity at the one that you had your first experience at?
I really didn't have any experience in that house until that moment. I was a young teenage girl. I had other things on my mind, I wasn't open to all that. I was, open to, boys and school and, being cool and, smoking cigarettes at the jackpot by the high school and getting, I'm not going to go there, but that's what I did. And, oh, I didn't start getting a lot of that until I started getting into the psychic stuff, using a Ouija boards, opening things, seeing things. That's when things started happening. Now the house I live in now is crazy. Um, Probably because I get followed a lot. But I do have a barrier around my house for anything negative. Nothing's going to come into my home. I put a barrier around it, a protection. Um, so I know I do have things here in my house. I've seen them. I've seen the shadows. I hear things. My dog freaks out all the time. So, it's just they live here. I live here. I just join in with them. They don't threaten me in any way. I did have one thing, and I do have a picture of that, but I can't show you now because it's on my other tablet, but my son was 5 years old, and I was in the kitchen, and he came running in and he's crying. And I'm like, "What's going on, buddy?" Well, he has this little cubby hole underneath our stairs, the room under the stairs. And it had lights, and that's where he would play his toys. And he opened the door, I guess, and saw this figure. And he said it looked like, to me, the way he explained it, it looked like Golem from
Oh,
Hobbit. It had no hair. It had sharp teeth. He was bent down on there, looking up and going, like that at him. And then we kind of did a little research, my mom and I, and we found out that there was a demon and I'm the demon thing, okay, very, very rare. But what I captured was not human, and it was full. It was solid. But we looked it up, and there was this demon, and I'm not sure what the name was. I don't remember. It was so long ago because my kid's now 20.
yeah.
But it was a demon that stole children's souls. And it looked like that, what my son explained. Then one day, like maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks later, I cleansed the house, I cleansed his area. And then I was in the office, and I'm on the computer, and I looked to the right, and where my door is, this gray dark mist came into my room, and it went over me, and I grabbed my phone, and I'm like, click, 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 like that. And I caught it looks like a demon. I mean, the face, it's got pointy ears. It was just really creepy.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was.
You showed me the picture. That was creepy. Yeah.
Yeah, in my house. It's so insane. Yeah, it was not human for
How did
sure.
you get?
Completely.
How'd you get rid of it, or did you do certain things?
I just took a stand, and I told, get the fuck out of my house, man. Get out. And I went and I saged, and I pushed it out of the house. I put things in the window seals to keep things out, and it finally went away. And then I never saw it again. So, but yeah, it was intense. It was not normal. I know if someone saw what I saw or captured, they'd probably be pretty freaked out.
I would be, because I'd be thinking about like the safety of my child, and
Yes.
Right.
Oh, I was mad. Mama Bear came to the rescue big time. I got rid of it, and it was frightening.
Yeah.
I even had what was it? The Dead Files wanted to come to my house, and I'm like, no.
No.
Yeah. So, but other than that,
Stacy had a question. How do you cleanse after using a spirit box?
I don't. To be honest, I don't. If I'm doing it, it's in a haunted location. I'm
Right.
not going to use it anywhere where it could. I mean, because yeah, spirit box is a form of communication, just
Right.
like you would with an Ouija board, just what you would use for like a K2 meter or a voice recorder. It's just a communication device, and I won't use that kind of stuff in my home, but in a haunted location, absolutely. Because some of these haunted locations have so many spirit in that building, there's nothing I can do to keep them all away,
Right. Absolutely.
Purell.
Corell is the answer. Corell.
Oh, God.
God, I love Michael Giuliano. Amazing. Oh, it's so weird not seeing him a lot this year after his accident and stuff. So next year will be fun. So let's dive into Virginia City and the amazing history that city holds. So I have some photos that I took of Virginia City, the Washoe, and surrounding haunted locations. So we can dive into that. So for someone who doesn't know what Virginia City is or where it's located, talk about like the history of that town.
It's an old mining town, of course. It's kind of got like that Western swag now, you
Mhm.
know. It's At one time, I believe there was over 25,000 people in that little town in the late 1800s, more than Los Angeles, because this town, it ended up being the big boom, with the silver and the gold, and everyone came there. And for you've seen how small that place
Mhm.
is. There was
It's
25,000 people there.
that's crazy.
There was a lot of violence, there was a lot of prostitution, there was a lot of people making money and becoming rich, and there's a lot of people that died in the mines. There's one place, I don't know if you were over in Gold Hill.
No,
uh,
I don't think
yeah,
we
there's a
went on we went on the train, so we like hit it a little, but we didn't
mhm.
really like go exploring it.
Yeah, there's an energy about that place, that whole town. And I always say this, when you go there, you want to go back
Right,
because it's just amazing. I mean, you can sit out on the sidewalk at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning and hear boot spurs and boots walking on the flooring there.
yeah,
Come on
the
now, help me
boardwalk,
here.
the boardwalk.
Boardwalk. Yeah, thank you. But yeah, it's amazing. And every time I drive up there and I see the city, my heart is just like, oh, I mean, it takes my breath away because I think I was there at one time. It's like a second home to me.
Right,
And a lot of people that aren't from there, even if they're from Australia or New York or wherever, when they go there, people feel like they've been there before.
right.
So it's just an amazing place. It's beautiful. I love it, but
It's
and very,
definitely
very haunted.
very, very haunted.
Yes, very, very
Like
haunted.
I remember turning around, coming up the mountain from Reno area, and finally seeing like the little glimpse of town. I was like, okay, now once you hit that city line, you just
Mm.
feel the energy of Virginia City. You feel all the
Oh
spirits. You
yeah,
feel the
it
history of,
vibrates.
mhm.
Yeah.
And it's like you are literally going back into time. Like
Yep. Pretty
you're
much.
being
Yeah.
just pushed right back in, which is
Yeah. It's
amazing.
amazing. It is amazing place. I love it.
Like the church there is beautiful. Like the picture on the right is from the
The
church.
St. Mary's Church, very
Yes,
beautiful.
it's very
Yes.
beautiful. They
And
have a Wild West show that happens on the main street of Virginia City.
yeah.
It's so funny, so freaking hilarious.
Yeah, they're fun.
You
Uh,
would
Really.
I still jump out of my skin when they're shooting their guns.
Yeah, I
I,
did that when I was watching the show. I was like, oh, okay. This is
it's fun.
you would think that that would bring a lot more paranormal activity, like putting on those types of shows.
Oh, absolutely. Like trigger objects and the noise. I have done that before. I actually was in Perrysville, Kentucky, and I was at Perrysville Battlefield, and it
mhm.
was like 4th of July. Um, and there were fireworks going off, but it sounded like gunfire. And
Hmm.
then it
Wow.
stopped. And I tell you what, I was with like maybe 7 or 8 people, and we could hear horses in the field. We heard hollering. We heard men like they're marching. It was crazy. And I saw something that I will never forget in my whole life. I think because of the 4th of July and all the banging noise, it triggered, it was like a time slip. We were in a time slip, and I was looking through a monocle. And well, first people were looking in. I'm like, I want to look in there. So I'm looking in the monocle, and I, uh, I see something, and I'm looking really closely, and it's night vision, and it's a pasture of flowers. I mean, just absolutely beautiful, full of flowers. And I was on a hill called Bloody Hill, where the Union soldiers attacked the Confederate soldiers, ambushed them,
Wow.
and there was so much blood rolling down that hill. The Confederate soldiers were trying to climb that hill, but they were slipping on the men's blood, their men. And I was looking through the monocle, and I went and I stopped, and I saw, and I'm not kidding you, men laying on the ground. I saw them.
That's crazy.
I saw one guy like this, laying sideways, and his scalp was hanging off a little bit. He had his mustache, his little beard. You could see he was a soldier, and you could see the blood on him. And he was gasping for air. He was like, like that. And I dropped to my knees and I wept. I cried so hard because of what I saw. And my friends are like, every time I talk about it, I get so emotional. And my friends are like, let me see what you're seeing, Mish. What are you seeing? And I couldn't tell them what I was seeing because I was so overwhelmed with sadness for what I saw. And my friend Tammy, and she can tell you this too, she grabbed it and started to scroll, and she goes, oh my God. And I'm like, what do you see, Tammy? I go, what do you see? And she goes, I see a man, and he's
Oh
laying
my,
on his side, and he's gasping for air.
that's
And
intense.
so to have that validation that my friend saw what I saw was just truly amazing. It was,
That's crazy.
yeah, it was pretty cool and pretty sad because
Yeah,
they're reliving this over and over and over and over.
right.
Anything that will trigger that time slip thing to come back is very sad. And I know exactly where I saw it. So I would like to go back there one time and see if I can capture that on film.
Yeah, capturing it on film would be
It
like
it was crazy. I mean, it makes me look crazy or sound crazy, but I am honest and I will never fake anything or lie
right.
because this is my passion. And what I saw, they wanted me to see. And
Hmm.
they wanted my one of my very bestest friends to see the same thing. So
Right.
it was amazing.
That yeah. I that would be amazing to see, but so sad at the same time.
Yeah, it I'll never get that out of my head. It'll be there forever, forever.
So when you come into Virginia City, you drive down the main road of
Uh-huh.
Virginia City. You come up to this majestic building that if you've ever seen Ghost Adventures, if you've ever seen some of the most famous shows, you will recognize this building. It is the old Washoe Club. I have to say, walking into it on Wednesday afternoon, evening, and being in there, you literally feel the energy. You feel the history. You feel like you're stepping back into time in that
Oh
building.
yeah.
It's like stuck in that time period. Um, can you tell the listeners about the history of the Washoe Club if they don't know what the building was back then?
It was a place for the most wealthiest, the most well-to-do men who mined and found the money, the mining stuff, the gold, the silver. You could not be in there unless you were, one of the top gents.
Right.
It was a club. They did poker, they did ballroom stuff, they did it was like a gentleman's club,
Mhm.
like now, but back in the day.
Right.
um it's they would have ladies of the night go up the spiral staircase to, you know, cater to
Yeah.
them. And yeah, it's and then it ended up being, I believe, a boarding place later on, where they had people stay there in apartments. That's where you get the Scotty, the guy
Mhm.
that killed himself. There's a lot of things. I mean, I don't know when, I think 18. Oh, here we are. Here we are. Does it tell me? 1862.
She has to sit on her lap or something.
But yeah, I don't know too much about it. All I know is what dwells there, what spirits are there,
Hmm.
spirits by name, people that have
Yes.
called me by name. So yeah, and there's a very large man that I saw in there. I caught him. I've got the apparition photo. He's standing in the doorway. You could see his boots, his jeans, and he's just this big man.
Oh
You
wow.
can't see his face. He's holographic, in nature, like rainbow looking. But you can see his figure standing in the door. uh, I did one time, my first time I ever investigated that place. It was probably like 2011. um, I I was with some people, and one of the leaders of the group that I was with asked me to come and feel this room and what I felt. So I went in and I looked, and I'm like, I don't know what you want me to tell you.
Right.
It's an empty room. I don't feel anything. And I look at her, and she says, keep looking, keep feeling. So I'm like, okay. And I turned around, and all I could see, and it wasn't dark, dark. It was like maybe mid afternoon, like about 5 or 6. Um, and the whole left side of me turned black. There was
Oh
a
wow.
wall there where she was standing, and I'm hollering out to her, and she's hollering back at me, but I don't hear her. I don't see her. All I see is black. And I'm hollering at her. And next thing you know, it looks like she went forwards towards me. But what it was is there was this big black mass, and it had engulfed her. From what
Oh
I
wow.
saw, it engulfed her. So I can't see her. But when it moved backwards, it made her move forwards. And I screamed so loud, I almost like poop myself. Basically, I was so scared. And they brought me into the, I was hyperventilating, I was freaking out. And they saged me, they cleared me, they calmed me down, and I'm like, I gotta face this thing.
Right.
So I walked down the hall towards the stairwell, where you know where that is.
Yep.
And then I turned the corner, and I could see it. It's black, and it looks like a just a black shadow person, but he's wide. But you can also see like light, like around his body.
Oh wow.
And it was pulsating and vibrating, and it was going woo, 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 and I
That's
heard it. And I'm ran back into the ballroom, and I'm like, we gotta go. We gotta
right.
get out. We're leaving now. We're leaving. And I did catch him, the big shadow guy. I caught 3 photos of him crawling down the wall and then forming into that big mass at one, later on down the line. But
Nope.
Thank
yeah.
you.
That that place that place is crazy. Like I told you, when you came and hung out for a few minutes,
Mm-hmm.
that Wednesday night, me and Doug had just went down the boardwalk to get pizza because there's one place open 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and we walked back up the staircase. Let me see, the one on the left, and we had just closed that door to get up into the building. We don't have any voice recorders or anything going on, right?
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden we hear hello coming from on the stairs on the right. And me and Doug looked both at each other. We're like,
It was a female voice,
it was
right?
a female, right?
Yeah.
Yep. And we both looked at each other. We're like, are the other people in here just screwing around with us, like trying to screw us? No, they're also like Christy and Bob were still in the crypt room, the museum.
Mm-hmm.
And we're like, we went down there. We're like, were you guys up in the Washoe? Like, they're like, no, we've been out here waiting for you guys to come back. We're like, shit, I wish we had a voice recorder going. But it was so
It always happens like that, right?
we heard it so clear. Like a woman was standing on top of the stairs looking down at us, like, hello, what are you doing here? Like, do you belong here? Type of thing. But yeah, that place is crazy.
Yeah.
I know Saturday night of the event, me and Aaron Siggers were literally chasing down footsteps and voices and shadows.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that place is crazy. And
Yeah.
if you play poker in the poker room, you will definitely get responses, that's for sure.
Yep, they'll play with you.
Yep,
And
definitely.
you'll get EVPs. It's really cool.
Oh yeah, I haven't gone through any of my recordings yet.
Oh my.
It's just been too chaotic. Like,
Yeah.
as soon as
feel
we
you.
landed back in Minneapolis, my mom ended up in the hospital. I went to Scare Fest, and it's just been nonstop since. So I have to sit down and go through all the audio. But like, the Washoe is a place I want to go back and back and back again. Like, crazy.
Yeah, it's nice. It's neat.
It really is.
Especially when you're there all night till the sun comes up.
Yeah.
I've caught some pretty great stuff like right when the sun starts coming up. I don't know if it's like a different lighting, like
Maybe.
like a different spectrum of light.
Mhm.
But that's where I caught the full-bodied apparition in the doorway. So
Yeah. And
yeah.
I know we only stayed until about 2 because it got really cold in the building.
Yeah,
And we're like,
it does.
we're all like sitting here like shivering. We're like, okay, we've been here about 6 hours. We're gonna go warm up at the hotel.
Yeah.
But we had me, Doug, and Justin, who was the tour guide at Washoe.
Yeah.
We're up on the 3rd floor, and we were asking about Mark and Debbie Constantino because people have had their voices come through on audio at the Washoe Club of Mark and Debbie. So I was like mentioning, like, is Mark and Debbie still here? Are you still hanging out at one of your favorite locations? And all of a sudden, you get that presence. Like, I met Mark and Debbie a couple times, and their presence is very. When you were around them,
Yeah, their energy.
So that feeling came through. I was like, okay, they're still here. They're hanging out. But yeah, I'm coming back in May, so hopefully I'll stay the whole entire night that time because it's not gonna be as cold. Hopefully in May.
No, May's perfect.
So we're gonna come and do another night, and then we're gonna do the prison the night before. So I'm super excited. So another location in Virginia City that I can proudly say I will never return to in Virginia City is the Mackey Mansion.
Oh God. Why?
Did I ever send you the photo?
No.
Oh, okay. I have to show you the photo after.
Yeah.
So Mackey Mansion is the house of John Mackey, who was one of the wealthiest people in Virginia City at the time, I believe.
Yeah.
And the story or the history is that he kept his silver in his house, in the vault of his parlor room of his house. And one night, 2 people tried to break in and steal their silver or something, and the security guard killed them.
2 guys?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, the tour guide we had that night said, pretend that you're the robbers. try to use that to spike energy.
Oh
Right?
yeah.
Let's just say the Mackies don't like that.
Yeah.
No, they do not like that. And we're like, we pretended that we were going to steal their silver and go use it to buy stuff and whatever. And we went up to John Mackey's room, and I was about to walk into Miss Mackey's room, which is at the time they slept in different rooms, which I was really interested about. I was about to walk into Miss Mackey's room, and something had stopped me. And on the photo, you will see a face in front of mine, and then the body. And then my friend pointed out in the photo of a hand around my throat.
Oh, cool. I
And
like that.
and I had
Wow.
done an Esther session in Miss Mackey's room, and I guess when I was doing it, it was just me and Doug in the Mackey mansion, no one else. And I guess during the session, I was telling him to get me out, get me out. He's coming, she's coming, they're coming, they're robbing. It was very dead on for what questions he was asking.
1 second. Like, as you were talking, probably about maybe 10 seconds ago, I heard a hi, a female
Oh, really?
in my in my ear. Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Did anyone say hi? It was like hi, like that.
No.
Cool. Play it back. You might hear it.
Yeah, we'll have to go back and listen to that.
My daughter, she's not even in the area right now, and my other one's locked in her room, so it wasn't either of them.
Oh.
So here, let me see if I can pull up the photo. But it's really creepy. And me and Doug were like really, we sat on the couch in Mr. Mackey's room, and we had that feeling of if we got up, we would be either hit with something would be in front of us, type of energy feeling.
Mm-hmm.
So we really were there for like 2 hours in that room, just sitting there like, what the hell is going on? Like, at that point, we looked at each other, we're like, if something starts flying off these shelves or off this bed, we were out of this building so fast and never coming back, type of energy feeling.
I like doing that building because it's quieter. Because it's away from the boardwalk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, if we hadn't had the energy feeling and the creepiness, like people were watching us, like they don't want us there, we probably would go back. But we're like, at one point,
it's cool. They have
point,
little kids that run up and down the stairs.
Yes, we heard that.
Laughing.
Yep,
yeah, they laugh and like they're playing hide and seek. It's so cute. Yep. Yeah.
At one point, me and Doug looked at each other. We're like, I'm about to hang up our paranormal belt and stop investigating. Like, all together. Like, that's how scared we got.
Really?
Like, we were like scared to shit. Like, we left at 1. We're like, done. I had enough. Like, this energy is crazy.
Wow.
Let me see if I find the photo real quick. But that place is crazy. I keep asking Doug if we're gonna go back when we go back in May. He goes, I don't think I can. Like, that place is creepy. Like, he didn't even want to drive past it during the day after.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I like that place. I never got anything scary.
I guess you'll just have to come with me in May.
Maybe I'll come with you. Just call me and I'll be there.
Right. So another place close by in Carson City is a place that you have investigated multiple times as well. The Nevada State Prison. Can you talk about the history there a little bit?
Not really the history. I just go into these places.
Okay,
I usually my thing is I go in blind anywhere I go.
That's what I do too, yeah.
And then after the fact, if I want to research, I'll research, but I know what I've gotten and I'm like, oh, I'll just keep it at that. Right. You know. But it is a very haunted place. I have been attacked by a serial killer. And a lot of people think that it's crazy, that I'm some cuckoo cuckoo or whatever, but I have a slow motion video that my friend Tammy took of me opening up the death chamber. And the death chamber is a heavy submarine door. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Okay, now I
And
know.
I'm, I'm strong, but I can't do that all on my own. It's heavy. And I didn't want to go in there because we were opening the death chamber, and I'm very empathic and a very sensitive person. And what is sealed behind those doors is like something that I don't want to mess with.
Right.
And I was scared. And it was so weird because I walked over to the door and I stuck my finger in the handle, and I went whoosh, and the thing spins. And then I pulled it open and I turned around, and she had it in slow motion. And she my friend was like, "Oh my god," they didn't see it till afterwards, but I turned around and my face morphed and I looked like I was dead. And I had this eyebrow going clear across my eye, because this guy's got bushy eyebrows. And I had these jowls and this bulbous nose, and it was in slow motion. And then when I put the photo of Carol Cole, the serial killer that has strangled over 26, 28 women,
Mhm.
he attached himself to me.
Oh wow.
And you put the face with me and him, and I have the same face as his. It's like he went whoosh, like that. And then they got me inside of the death chamber, and I mean, you can't even see my eye sockets. I look dead. It is creepy as hell. Um, but yeah, it's not a nice place. It never was a nice place. So you're gonna get some pretty nasty things in there. Um, but there are some good there. I mean, I really like the place. I've become to love the place, and the spirits there. Um, but yeah, it was pretty crazy. I even had the last meal Carol Cole had in the last night's cell, and
Yeah.
I ate his last meal, and the equipment kept going off around me as I was asking him questions like, "Hey, this is good." And I got an EVP. I go, "Great choice, Mr. Cole," because I'm eating the salad that he ate. And then on the recorder, I hear, "Bless you," like that.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And it
Huh.
was a man's voice. And the only person in there with me was Christopher, and he was filming it. And that's not his voice. And we even played the
Right.
video. You can't hear it on the video.
Oh wow. So
Okay.
That's
okay.
crazy.
So this is the
Yeah.
video, the picture. You can see
Mm-hmm.
me, and then if you look right in front of my face, there's a face. Let me see if I can do this. Hold on a second. Um, you can see like a face in front of mine.
Mm-hmm.
You can see the body, and then you can see where the laser is like blacked out around my.
That's awesome. I see it.
Yeah,
That's great.
I didn't see the hand or the bot, like the hand around my throat until somebody pointed it out. She goes, "Do you know there's a hand around your throat, like choking you?" I'm like,
That's
"No, but that
great.
explains the energy I was feeling before."
That's
And
awesome.
somebody's like, "Isn't it like the bed, like the headboard of the bed?" I'm like, "No, because where that is, where the face is, it's just the wall." I'm like, that yeah, that place is creepy. I don't know if I'll go back,
I'm
but
trying to see if I have that video, and then I'll share it with you if I have it. I don't
this
know if I do.
me and Doug decided to drive down to the
Mm-mm.
prison. I think it was like Friday morning, Thursday morning. We're like, let's just go down and take pictures of the outside. And one of the board members, I can't remember his name. Doug, if you're in the chat, post it. He was in the guard tower entrance thing. He goes,
Mm-hmm.
"Do you want to come in? I'll show you guys around a little bit. We
Oh,
can't go.
that's pretty
We
cool.
can't go into like where the jail cells are because of the whole haunted house at the time."
Mm-hmm.
We're like, okay. So he took us out to like the yard, and he was talking to us. He took us through the museum. And we're like, me and Doug looked at each other. We're like, we're coming back here next year.
Oh yeah, you should.
Game
You should
on.
do an overnight. You'll love it.
Game on, right? Well,
Yeah.
Susan's been messaging me a lot. It's like, hey, when you gonna come out to the the West Coast and come to the prison? I'm like, well, I'm in town here and here. She's like, oh, that's the haunted house. I'm like, okay. So
Yeah, just call and set it up. They'll
yep.
get
So
you
we're gonna go. I think over Memorial Weekend next year.
That'll be perfect.
But yeah, that place is creepy. I highly suggest if you're into the whole haunted house thing, go to the dark prison. Like, I don't do the jump scares. Doug took me there that Friday night. I skipped a couple of the investigations Friday night of the event and did the haunted prison.
Mm-hmm.
It takes you through the whole prison. Like,
yeah,
it literally takes you through the entire prison. And
just imagine doing it alone or with only a couple people by yourself in the dark. It's insane.
see, I can do that. Like, I will walk through that prison dark. Like, I was screaming throughout the whole place.
Okay.
I'm like, give me the haunted location. Give me
You will run your ass out of there so quick if you did that alone in that place. I would love to see it. Film
I was
it.
like literally screaming through this whole like jump scare haunted house. I'm like,
I've investigated that. I've investigated that place so many times, and I'm still not good with being by myself. It's scary, very.
It's a creepy place.
Just wait. Yeah, go do it. I want to see you film that. Go TikTok live. That'd be great.
Right? But I'm like, we went there right as they opened for the dark prison. So it's a little light in the prison. But by the time you got through the second building, it was complete dark. And it's creepy. That jump scare haunted house is creepy, and the actors are amazing. I literally walked through the whole place. I'm like, give me the haunted location. Give me the spirits. I don't want this jump scare shit. And I found an exit, like one is like must have been an actor exit or something. And I went out. I'm like, okay, Doug, you have fun. Bye. And the actor's like pulling me back in. I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah.
But like, I hated that day. Doug was lucky I didn't jump on back, or like, let's just say he was the first one in, and I was the one behind him. But then when the actors came up behind me, I ran right in front of Doug.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, I can't wait to go back for for investigations. Like,
yeah, you'll have fun. It'll be a great time. It's so active. It is.
Watch, I can go in there by myself.
I'd like to see that. Oh, I dare you. Yeah.
I love when people dare me.
Oh, hell
never works
no.
out for that.
No. Oh, that's gonna be you're gonna get a lot of views.
Right? Me alone in one of the jails.
Yeah, do it. People will watch that.
Well, whatever you want to call it. The dust the chamber. No. Yeah. I can do it. I can do it. Watch me. I'll do it.
Okay, I'll watch you.
Hell, you could even come with me. Come with me that night.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not a docent there anymore, so I'm too busy. I got things going on, so. But it is cool.
So speaking of,
you got to do it by yourself.
Oh Jesus! I'll go TikTok live by myself.
Yep, do it.
I'll be like, "This is for you, Michelle."
Okay.
Crystal says, "When are you going back to Iowa?"
Oh, hi, love. I'm not sure. I know I'm going to possibly Tennessee next year. I'm going to do the Brushy and probably the two hospitals.
Yes.
But I don't know when I'll be back. But I will tell you, Crystal, when I can.
Tay says, how do you feel about phone apps being used in investigations?
Um, it's just communication. It's a tool. Like you're it pretty much you're adding to your investigation. I don't see anything wrong with them. If a spirit can manipulate a FM AM transmission radio, they can manipulate your word banks.
Right.
They can manipulate your phones. I have proof that, a lot of people poo poo that. I use them sometimes, but I use them as a thing to communicate. If I'm the type of person where I'll use old school methods and new school methods. And you try out the old school, if that don't work, you try out the new school, if that won't work. But sometimes it's engaging for the spirits, and they come through and they communicate, they show themselves, they make noises. So I have one actually. I have a friend that was using her tablet, and my last name is not LeBaron. That's my maiden name. So this
Yes,
person
I
had
remember this one. Yep.
this person had this application on her tablet. Doesn't have me in there as Michelle LeBaron. She has me as the maiden name.
Mhm.
And so when we were in Jackson Hotel in Eureka, Nevada, you could hear the spirit box trying to communicate with me, saying, "Oh, she's not listening. Oh, da 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 da." And then my friend goes, "Where are you from?" And this female goes, "Michelle LeBaron," like that. And I'm like, "Oh my God." And I jumped up like, holy shit. I was so in shock. And I'm like, "Oh my God, thank you so much. Can you please, I know this is hard. Maybe you can do this, but can you say my name one more time?" And after I said it, she goes, "Michelle LeBaron," second time. And it is so
That's
clear.
awesome.
Oh yeah, I'll have to share that video for you guys to hear it. It's like that
I
was the holy grail for me.
I remember
Um,
you shared it at the event. That was
yeah,
crazy.
What
yeah, and
what app is it?
it was Spiritus,
Spiritus. Okay.
made by Chill Seekers, Keith Weldon Chill Seekers, Spiritus. Yeah, it's an older app, and it's absolutely amazing. I had one called the EVR. I know it's almost time to go. It's
No,
called
you're good.
you know the Echo Vox.
Yeah, yeah.
So I have some pretty compelling stuff. The Echo Vox, Dan Roberg came out with the EVR, which is a tablet. It's an application, and you speak into it. So you can go, "I had a red shoe." And then someone goes, "Peanut butter and jelly sandwich." And then you pass it around, and the spirits manipulate these voices that are looping, and they start communicating. So all those words
Right.
that we said kept made other words. They were making words. So I was in a in front of a haunted mental institution in California, and where this guy went in. He was mentally unstable. He was an outpatient there. He got fired from his job. He was not happy with the care that he was given from this hospital. So he went in there, and the sad thing is one of the girls that passed away, she was a temporary employee. The receptionist had called in that day, so she lost her life. The guy went in there and started to open fire, and killed some people, including Laura Wilcox, the one that was the young girl. And then another lady called Pearlie May. Her name was Pearlie May. She was a caretaker there. And so they're starting to talk to me like, wish I would have seen him. I wish I would have seen him. And they kept saying this: "You're so kind. You're a kind soul. We're all here. We're dead. Help us." I mean, they kept saying that. And it was like looping and looping, and these people are trying to communicate with me, these people that had died at this hospital. This is no joke. And one of the lady goes, I wish I would have seen him. And then you can hear, um, we're all here. And then you hear, holy moly, I've been shot.
Oh
Now,
my.
I know it wasn't the girl, because what 16 or 18-year-old girl says, holy moly, I've been shot, except for
Right.
possibly Pearly May, because she was in her 60s. She was an older lady. And so it all added up to that. It was a very emotional session, and I've shared it, and people just cry when they hear this. So I had a friend that was a psychic medium who was in the audience and was crying. On my way out of the room and stuff, she says, I'm going to go. I'm going to go help them and guide them. And
Mhm.
so she did that. She left the event and went there. She drove a couple hours there. She moved people on, she guided them, and I went there like a year later, didn't feel anything.
Wow.
Nothing. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I remember you shared that at the event. That was
Pretty
gut wrenching.
crazy, huh? Very
Yeah.
gut wrenching. Yeah. I mean, and not a lot of people have seen the stuff that I share.
Mhm.
So I share it with the people that want to hear it. I don't want to
Right.
put it out there and someone just butcher it and all that other stuff.
Right.
This is my
yeah.
stuff. It's
That,
mine.
that's why I
It's
don't put mine out as much as I.
No, this is for me and to help the afterlife and help people, try and help them. I mean, I'm not God, but I have helped people, move people on and guide them. And it's very amazing feeling. So,
It's Melissa.
hi Melissa. What
We
did
have.
she say?
She
Absolutely.
said, "Love Virginia City.
Aw.
Michelle is a wonderful mentor, and I cherish each time I've been able to investigate with her. The Washoe, the Pipers, the Night
Aw.
of the Pythias are all amazing locations to investigate. Love you, Jenny and Michelle."
Aw, love you. Thank you.
It was funny because me and Doug were having dinner at one of the bars in town,
Uh-huh.
and we were sitting down at the table eating our pizza before we went out. I think we were going to right before or right after we were going to go to the haunted prison. And
Mm-hmm.
Melissa comes up. She goes, "I know who you are." I'm like, "Okay, that's not the first time that's happened." And we're like talking and talking. She's like, "You're from Minnesota. We're from Minnesota too." And Doug's like, "I'm from Minnesota too." And it was
Wow.
like all of us Minnesota people just like conjoined in Virginia City that weekend.
That's so cool.
So, but yeah, Melissa's cool. I love her.
Does anybody else have any questions? Like you guys, you two right there. Boop, boop. I see you. Your
So
co
what?
hosts, do they have anything to say or ask me?
Yeah, I have I wanted to ask you, um do you have like a favorite type of location that like draws you in more? Like asylums, prisons,
Um,
cities or hotels, etc.
my thing is I like prisons. I like hospitals. Uh, mainly the the elderly, old folks homes, those places. Because I can communicate with them, and uh, it's very special to me to do those. Because I get like some people that are still there, and they like to talk and they're lonely. So I love
Yeah.
those places. Um, the prisons I like more of a scare factor. That's the thing I like because there's a lot of violence and stuff going on
Right.
there. But
Yeah.
I mean, I love it all. I love it all. I mean, it's just anywhere I can go to try and get some data, with the afterlife. I'm so down. Um, so yeah,
Is
that's
there any
basically it.
celebrity that you would want to take out on an investigation? Adam asked.
No, no, I don't. I
She wants to
mean,
take me out to investigate.
I don't. I never even think about that. I just don't know. I like to take people that are skeptical, and I like to take people that want to go. I'm just not into that thing, the celebrity thing.
Right.
It just, yeah, you know, I just want to take people that want to come and learn, and I'm
Right.
there for them. That's what I want.
What
And
about what would
children, like I want to do something with young adults, because the young adults, when you're in high
And the
school or
kids.
whatever, you've got that feeling that you're a misfit, or you're weird because of the things you see and hear. I want to be able to help young adults, find themselves and find their gifts and
Right.
investigate with them. And I don't want them doing it like the shows. Like, I always get that.
Right.
I always get that, like, oh, well, Ghost Adventure. Well, okay, well, this ain't Ghost Adventures for one. I'm going to teach you, and I want you to learn it the correct way.
Right. And
So,
like kids are more open as well. So
mhm,
taking like River is 7 and she loves investigating.
yeah, I
She
love you,
can come up
Glenda. Happy birthday, Glenda. Mwah, I love you.
with
happy
like
Uh,
birthday?
yeah,
I
it's her
I
birthday today.
I feel like kids ask some of the most like relevant questions. Like us us adults who've seen the shows keep asking the same questions. The kids come in and they are very unique with their questions. And you get the best answers sometimes with the kids asking those
Oh,
questions.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um,
So
I don't know, the celebrity thing, that's just not my path. That's not my thing.
right,
I want to do it to teach people and what I know. I'm not like an expert or anything, but what I know, I want to put onto others so that they can keep going. Because, we're all going to be dead and gone, and I'm going to be a ghost one day, and
she's gonna haunt them on the
someone will implement something that I've taught them, and I'll be so happy and so proud, you know?
Yeah.
show. You'll come
Yeah.
back after you die and be like, let's see who's implemented what I.
Yeah.
And then
I mean,
they catch you on the voice recorder going, "Yay, you used what I taught you."
I still do that with people that I've taught, and then I see them doing something, and I'm like, oh, I didn't teach you that. You know what I
Right.
taught you? Oh, thank you, Glenda. That's very nice.
So, where is one place you want to investigate anywhere in the world if money and transportation wasn't an issue?
I want to go to that Italian island in
Poveglia,
Italy. Yes.
Poveglia Island.
Yeah. Yes. That's one of them. I want to go to the Japanese suicide forest.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Not to go on TV or anything, but just,
Just to stand there and
yeah, and
experience
maybe
it.
have people with me that can help them, or, I know it's a spiritual place. I want to do it, but I won't, because it's so, it's their culture, it's their way of, that's how it's an honor how they do it.
Right.
They'll go to the forest and they'll die. But I'd like to go. I've always wanted to go to Japan. I just want to see the forest. I want to be there, but I don't think I'd want to investigate it. Japan's been on my list for a very long time.
Definitely. Like for me, the
Yeah.
last like week, I've had 3 out of 6 days that I've dreamt about Ireland, investigating Ireland. So I'm like, okay, gotta make this happen. Like, and it's not cheap to fly to Ireland right now.
Oh,
So
I do want to go to Ireland too, and Scotland. Those are just,
yeah, it's just been like
that's
3
my
weeks there.
heritage is Irish and German and French. I'm a mutt. I am. I'm everything.
You're everything, but you're so special. You're special, so it's okay.
Thank you. I am
We love
special.
you.
Thank you.
I love you. It's fun.
Oh,
I wish you
thank
lived
you.
closer because I could totally hang out with you more often. We'll have to investigate next year together. Maybe
Okay.
we'll go to Bushy and Old Harriman and do that because that's on my bucket list next year.
Yeah, I've got like my team wanting to possibly do that. I'm trying to find more places. I'm going to be doing quite a bit of stuff in Cali too. I want to do the some of the locations there. I want to go to San Diego. I want to go to the Winchester House. I want to do all that.
You know, I know someone who could get you to investigate the Winchester Mystery House too.
Okay. Sounds good.
He's like the only one who's allowed to do like events there, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Like, paranormal investigations. So I'm like, I talked to him the other day. I'm like, so when are you doing your events next year at the Winchester? He goes, we don't have dates yet, but we're going to do at least, I think he said 3 or 4 next year. But I went right after we left Virginia City, and that place is creepy. Even in the day, it's creepy.
Yeah.
But I want to go back and investigate. Like
I just want to go. I just want to go.
Right. I want to investigate Alcatraz. Like I really want to do a lockdown at Alcatraz, but you can't because it's a national park.
Well, they do have a lottery that they do yearly, I believe. People pay, and then they have a group of people that get to do an overnight.
Really?
It's like a lottery. Yeah. So you get all these people.
My winning luck. I would win that lottery. So.
Well, maybe.
But I was at Winchester on the tour, and one of the doors opened right in front of me. I was like, cool.
Nice.
And then like Alcatraz, I had my hair brushed through. Like,
ooh,
going through my
I
hair.
like that when that.
And then,
just kidding.
I think I have a recording. I quickly went through it real quick as I was leaving. What it sounds like someone's coughing in my voice recorder.
Nice.
In solitary.
So you have that Sony ST25, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I got that too. That's
That
amazing. I even like it just as much as that Panasonic DDR60.
I don't even have that yet.
I don't even want it. It's a lot of like you hear,
right?
And it's like, my grandma said hi. Yeah. I don't hear what they say. It's like, what? Yeah, no, it didn't say that.
No, right. I love my Sonys. I think I have like
I love them
now. And
I got some pretty good stuff on mine. I just bought it, and I've got some like really good EVPs.
Right.
Yeah, it's a nice recorder.
But we'll have to get you back on again after the New Year's, because I feel like we could keep going and going and going.
Oh, I've got a lot. That's why I'm writing a book.
You want to show you about your book, Rick? So we can get you back on to talk about your book.
I have more questions. So yes, definitely part 2.
Yes,
okay.
Part 2, and Derek's gonna be like, I missed a good show, and he will be wanting to do a part 2.
Well, if you ever want to ask me anything, and this is even people on the outside, I mean, like I said, I'm not I don't think that I'm all that, but I have experiences, and maybe I can help someone with a question that they might want to ask. I can do my best to help you and give you what I know. So I got knowledge. I'm knowledgeable. I'm not
She's knowledgeable.
I'm a knowledgeable person. So
yes. So if you ever have questions, feel free to message Michelle. Check her out on TikTok, because she makes the greatest TikToks.
And you spelled my last name wrong again.
Shh. I know.
For those of you that want to know my last name, it's LeBaron, not LeBron. It's Lebaron. LeBaron.
Okay, I'm just gonna say
thanks, Jenny.
Spell check.
All righty, I forgive you.
They're correct, and then spell check's like, no, it's the other way.
I forgive you. I do. It's okay. I'll be a LeBron. I don't play basketball, but I'll take the name.
Glenda says, always willing to try new approaches.
Yep.
So is your TikTok Ghost Magnet, or is it Michelle LeBaron?
It's Ghost Magnet.
Okay.
You just look up Ghost Magnet 1, I think it is. I'll show you. Hold on here. Let's see if I have it. Okay, let's see. Here it is. Oh, I don't know if it's going to let me.
It's
Because
flashy.
of that.
You have
Damn.
to take off your green screen.
Can you see it?
A little. Yeah.
Oh, there I am. Okay. How about here?
No.
Nope.
Not gonna happen.
It's at _ghost_magnet.
Okay.
Yes.
Yep. And you'll find me. And I do a lot of cringy stuff. Just kidding, I don't. I don't do
It's not
cringe.
cringy.
My
Not
son does. He's like, "Oh my God, Mom, why do you have a TikTok?"
But
But
thank you
I
for
do
coming
it.
on. We
Thank
love
you, guys.
Thank you
Thank
for
you.
coming on. It was nice
Thank
talking
you.
to you.
Nice
Looking
to talk to
forward
you too.
Talking to you the next podcast that we do with you too.
Okay, I'm looking forward to that.
Glenda says, Ghost Magnet on so many platforms, cringy? Nope. Fun.
Aw, thank you. Yeah, be prepared. You'll have some belly laughs. I've got some
Yep.
pretty weird
If I
things.
need laughs, I go to Michelle's TikTok.
All right. Well, thank you guys for having me on your show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Mwah. Have a good
Bye.
one. Love you, Crystal. Mwah. Love everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Well, good night.
So next Sunday, Alisha and Derek have Nick Simons on. Right? Yeah, Nick Simons.
Yeah.
And then we'll be back the following weekend with Steve Dills. And then the following weekend is Nikki Slath for part 2 of Dreamwork. I'm super excited for that one. And then we have just I think one more show after that for the year. We're down to the last 4 shows of the year. It's crazy. But we will be back next Sunday. You will see Alisha and Derek. You will not see me unless I'm back at the hotel in time. But if you're in DeKalb, if you're in Illinois, Iowa, Minnesota, surrounding areas of DeKalb, Illinois, please come out to Dark Arts and Oddities and see me and all the other vendors. And yeah, we'll see you guys back here next Sunday.
Good night.
Good night.